Hello, good day. Today I'll be teaching us how to use the XRecorder, the screen recorder. So the first thing you need to do is to go to your Play Store. You go to your Play Store if you are using Android, or App Store if you are using iOS. You go to your Play Store and then you click it, and then you search for XRecorder. XRecorder. So XRecorder, that's XRecorder. You click the first one, and in the XRecorder there are two of them, but the one we want is this particular one, so you pick that one. I've already installed it, so that's why it's telling me to update. So if you have not installed it, you see install. Remember, you are picking this one by InShots. Okay, so that's the one you are picking. You install it. If you have already installed it, you see updates. So now that we have installed it, you come out. I will not be updating now so that I can continue this tutorial. So we have done that. You come out of it. Okay, so having installed it, so that is XRecorder. It has been installed. This is your XRecorder. It has been installed. All right, so now, in case you want to teach from your screen how to do Canva, so what does the XRecorder do? It will do a recording of your screen, like I'm using the phone. So it's going to record everything that is happening on my phone. So now I want to show how to do Canva design, just an intro into Canva. So, but I need to record my screen. So that's why I need the XRecorder. Okay. So, but first thing, once you have downloaded the XRecorder, you need to check the settings. You need to check the settings. So you click on the XRecorder. That's it opening. Then you have to check your settings. So you go down here. Okay. You check your settings. Settings is below. Settings is here at the bottom. You click on it. So this is where you set up all your settings: audio settings, video settings. For the audio settings, I'm using the microphone. For the video setting, I'm using 1080p orientation. So you just set all your settings. Okay, then you choose the location you want to save to. Okay, and then your video segment, just go ahead and check, adjust all the settings according to what you want. There's a particular one I want to show you. Sometimes when you are recording, you will not see where to stop your recording. Okay, so in my setting, I have shake phone to stop recording. Shake phone to stop recording. So shake phone to stop recording, you can just, that's it here. Shake phone is on. I turned it on so that even if I don't see my recording screen where I will stop the recording, I can just shake my phone and the recording will stop. So also, if you check whichever one you're using, the this item at the bottom is the brush item. Is the brush item. So concerning the brush item, there are more, so many things you can use. The brush, this is how the brush look like. If you That's at the bottom, this thing you're seeing at the bottom is floating. So when you install XRecorder, you can ask it to float over your screen. So that's what you are seeing at the bottom here. You can decide to use this. You can decide, if you like the square, you click on the square below here. Just, you can see it. So that's if you want to use this to highlight, or you prefer to use cycle, that's it here, to point out something. Or if you want to use the arrow, which I'll be using, like the arrow to point out, that's the arrow. Okay, So these are the various options. There are still other options at the bottom. So but for this presentation, I'll be using the arrow, just that points to wherever I want you to go to. Okay, so that's what. Now this two palette, two box, you can always bring it out. You can ask it to always show. It's always there. For example, whenever you are recording, if you see at the right side, just somewhere here, you can see there's a small circle there, half circle, and so once you click on that circle, it shows you all these items at the bottom. So when you click on it, you can pause the video, you can stop the video, you can turn on your brush, and then at the bottom also, so whatever you want to do, you have it at this corner here. So anything I want to do, if I want to bring out this tool at the bottom, I can just tap this and tap on the brush. If I want to stop the recording, that's the square box here. I can stop the recording, and then if I want to pause it, I can pause it. Okay, so that's how you get all these things out. All right, so now having done all the settings for the show touch, you have to go to the developer option. So the instructions are here how to get to the developer option. So if you can get to the developer option, your settings, you say no, I can't, there's something you need to do, it's here. If you can, I already enabled my developer option. So whenever I tap, you see it will always show where I touch. Okay, so that is that. Now, having done all these settings, okay, so you come out of the settings. Now we are out of it. So, okay, one more thing. Now I'm going back to that. You can choose how when your recording will start. When your recording will start. For me, I chose 5 seconds. 5 seconds. So let me pick this brush tools again and pick this. Okay. Sorry about that. Just okay. One moment. So take that out of it and that. Okay. So um, all right. So I was saying count down before start. The countdown before start is 5 seconds. What does that mean? It means I have 5 seconds to prepare myself and start recording. Okay. So you can always adjust it. You can choose how many seconds. If you want to start immediately, you click off. That means as soon as you click your recording, it starts recording immediately. But I think I prefer the 5 seconds so that I can just put myself. Okay, so that is that. So now you can see the recording screen is still going. The recording is going. So you can see the recording timer is going there. So anytime you pick any of these item at the bottom, this icon, for you to come out of it, because every other thing you touch, once the icon is active, every other thing you touch is going to just be pointing. So for you to come out of that, you have to X. There's a small X just above the two palettes. There's a small X, so you have to close it to remove all whatever pickers you have chosen. Okay, so now we have this. So we have done all our settings. Remember, I said countdown. That's 5 seconds for me. You can choose 3 seconds. You can choose 10 seconds. Whatever is convenient for you. Okay, so then having adjusted all our settings for this camera. That's when you're using the camera straight. You want to be seen for the, okay, let me just do this. This is the camera. If you want to start recording using your camera, you want your face to show, or you want to do a screenshot, you want to pick the screenshot. The camera also, you want to record maybe your face or just your screen. Then your screenshot, you want to take a screenshot, and then the brush which currently I am using. All right, so I'm going to go out now, close this X. There's an X somewhere here. Just tap it and all these things will go off. So I think I'm done with that. um okay, that's for that. Any other thing? Okay, fine. Region recording, you can choose a section of the screen that you want to record. So for region, you can, okay, that's for the pro version. You can choose that. I'm using the free version. So you can also time your recording and then trash, just go through everything there. Whatever you are not sure of, just leave it the way, the default. Okay, so we are done with that. Let's come out of it. So now, what do we want to do? We want to teach Canva. Actually, I'm not teaching Canva, it's just the X recorder I'm teaching. So you click on your Canva, that's the screen you want to share. Now you click on your Canva. Okay, so having downloaded your Canva, remember you have to download your Canva from the Play Store. So you want to do a presentation of how to use Canva. So this is the first thing you see on Canva. And then remember, I'm still using my screen recorder. So I go back. I want to pick this arrow, this pointing arrow. I pick this. I prefer to use that pointing arrow because it tends to show you what you want to do. So now, okay, you point. So this is the plus. There's a plus here. There's a plus at the bottom. Now there's something I need to do. This screen is always disturbing me, so maybe I should just move it a little away. You can click, hold and drag and drop it somewhere you want. You can see I've moved it up. So because I need to touch this point, it was covering that plus which I need for my Canva presentation. Okay, so assuming I'm going to teach you Canva, so now this is the plus where I touch. Okay, remember, if you don't turn off this here, if you don't turn it off, every other point you touch is going to be like arrow. You see, every other thing you touch is just going to be the same thing. So you have to turn it off. Having pointed it out, okay, I go back again. This, I go back again, see it's coming back, so I have to move it away and then I touch the arrow, point it. So for Canva presentation, the first thing you do, having downloaded it, is that you come to this plus. Okay, you come to this plus, and then once you click that plus, okay, so what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Document, mobile video, presentation, poster, Instagram. There are so many things you can do. There's logo here, so logo. Okay, look at it now. If I use my brush, I just want to use the square. That's the square. So for this now, the logo, you can see the logo. You can see that's what I want to use. So okay, so my screen is still recording. I come back and tap on the logo. So you want to do Canva presentation. Okay, so um this is the Canva. This, you can use the template. You can use the template or you can do plain. So for example, I want to do a logo, so I just do this and then I do what I want to do. Maybe what do I want to tap here? Okay, so you tap on the place you want to use and then you come to edit it. You edit. Okay, sorry about that, because my tool palette is still active, so everything I touch is going to just be the tool I chose. So you have to off it and then you choose that, and then you can always adjust whatever I want to do. What do I want to check? Canva, you can always choose whatever. All right, so that is just what I want to show. Is X Recorder. This is not the Canva presentation.